Alright, what's going on, guys? Brain here with you guys, another live stream, and the title doesn't lie here. It's been a little while since we've streamed in general, I would say. But we got some Minecraft today, and really we're just gonna kind of be catching up about I guess what's been going on, what's to come, I guess. And yeah, just a little bit, I guess, a little bit of everything today, as we just kind of dig into a little bit of blocks. There's no like, I guess, huge agenda. There's no challenge. I'm just gonna be mining. I got maybe we'll build some towers. I don't know. We're not gonna be really doing anything, I guess, too crazy unless we run into something crazy. Then we may plan on doing something crazy out here. But ultimately that is not the main goal of today. Today's just kind of catching back up. It's been I think almost 2 weeks since we even streamed last. I think it was, I forgot what we even I think it was pistols only on Origins, stuff like that. And honestly, I just wanted to kind of go through, maybe, I guess more so like what YouTube's kind of been for me in this, like, I guess this portion of things. And in all honesty, it really just boils down to just the fact of, I think there's one part of it that's like definitely, like, I would say like a burnout kind of mentality with it, where you stream for, even if it is just a couple hours into the for a day or something like that, even if it's just something as, I don't know if minimalist is like the right word for it, but even as, little bit that we truly, I guess, do stream, it does still take a little bit out of you. And I think one of the big things I would say that I think kind of shocked me in a way, was when we did the Ultimate Zombies, or what we're still, like, I guess, actively doing it wise. But with the state of current zombies, I personally thought it was going to take off a little bit more than what it truly did. Even with our Origins, like, maybe not so much initially, but when we got to Black Ops 2, I really thought that was going to be, like, a huge change in our, like, I guess, the channel's projection, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word for it. But I definitely did think I would, not saying I was gonna blow up or anything like that. Because I think that's just, I mean, would it have been nice if that happened? Obviously, I would take that. But was that, like, the true goal-wise? Not necessarily. It was more so, hey, you know what? I just think the state of the zombies, I thought it was gonna be cool to kind of go back through some zombies, talk to some more hardcore zombies as well. But that's kind of leaving. Like, the old school, like, I guess, zombies community, really. Like, that's gone. Like, it's now all these, like, 10-year-olds diamond. It's really just a bunch of just Black Ops kind of 6 things. And don't get me wrong, I have been going through and playing some Black Ops 6 recently. Recently, I mean, like, about, like, a week ago or so, something like that. So, I mean, I guess I've been, active in that portion of it, too. I've been just doing, like, directed mode, kind of going through that stuff. But it obviously just doesn't really feel the same. Like, it feels very repetitive. I have enjoyed it, but I have been just playing different maps, and even just jumping on like Liberty Falls, doing the Easter egg really quick. It was nice, but I don't know. It's still like, I thought like with the Zombies Challenge series, I thought that was gonna revive a little bit more than I guess what it did. Like, it was kind of a something that, oh, it happened and now it's like kind of gone, you know, like meaning the series itself. And don't get me wrong, I still enjoy it. I have been enjoying it. Some of the maps I've never played before, especially on like Black Ops 2 wise, like those are all, you know, just really new experiences, and I'm glad that, like, you know, it all happened wise. But, you know, I was kind of thinking about it earlier, and I was like, and this is like a really tough one to say, but like, I was debating if I was gonna make like a final, like Black Ops 2, the finale of it all. You know, like of, you know, hey, like let's, you know, do the Origins Easter egg one last time on stream. You know, like almost as if it's a finale of the series and everything like that. But I do still feel like there's a lot to do. And I honestly don't think I'm truly done with YouTube yet. The biggest thing with it is, you know, and I've taken a different direction with YouTube in general, in terms of how I went about it. I used to really care about, oh man, like, I get a certain amount of views by doing this kind of stuff. I mean, even with my, you know, Fortnite shorts wise, like, those would just kind of randomly pop off and everything like that, but I was kind of done with Fortnite. You know, it just wasn't fun for me anymore. I was kind of sick of it. You know, the gameplay itself, oh, that's dark. The gameplay itself really wasn't, for me anymore. I just felt like they were just doing too much, and I just was over it. And instead of, I guess, chasing the YouTube part of it, I was just like, you know what? No, it's done. It's over. Like, it's not fun for me, so therefore I'm not playing them. And I think that's what kept me going with the Zombies, like, challenge series wise, is because I enjoyed, like, apart from a couple maps just being the maps that they are, for the most part it was zombies, and I enjoyed old school zombies. Like, it brought me back, it brought me good joy, and like, I enjoyed, like, it dearly, right? The other thing is, I've also just been playing, I guess, a lot of, I guess offline is the right word for it. Which, you know, again, I guess I could technically stream. You know, if I do like a quick Easter egg or something like that on Black Ops 6, there's really nothing, I guess, stopping me from booting up my system, and, you know, I'm playing for an hour anyway, why not stream it, something like that. Especially for, you know, for just you guys in general. If, like, that's something that you guys just want to come into or anything like that, you know, it's kind of there for you. I don't know. For me, it just, I don't know. It's something that I think I've been not holding off to, because I do enjoy popping back into a stream, making a quick video, even if it's just something, whether it's stupid or just something that's just like, hey, you know what? This was a funny moment or cool moment, like an Easter egg completion, whatever it might be. Is, hey, you know what? Yeah, I'll post it, you know. But live streams were always like the big thing for me, and I think it's just, it's not the same as I think what it used to be, just in general, like with content, I would say. And I've seen that just from the creators that, like, growing up watching. It's crazy to sound, or crazy to kind of say out loud, but it is true. The like creators that I like grew up like watching and stuff like that, and like seeing them either switch games in general, or just like the style of content, and whether that's good or bad wise. Like, I mean, I have my own obviously personal opinions about everything, but just some of the routes that some of the like people I used to grow up watching, and what part, some of them, the reasons why I actually like started like my own YouTube channel. I just seen kind of like where they've turned, or what they, not necessarily what they've turned into, but more so what their channel turned into. Partly I feel like they're the same like person wise, as far as like outside wise of like, but they just reflect differently now on their channels, right? And for me, I don't know. I see kind of like where they're at, and then I also just kind of see, you know, what the future. Wow, that's a crazy, like, you know, just to be like, oh, a random turn and I literally find diamond. That's wild. And redstone and more diamond. That's some crazy work out here. No, we out here taking redstone, you know it. But I kind of forgot what I was saying. Oh, you know, I've just, you know, been like looking more into like what does the future kind of look for me, right? And not just as a channel, but just like in general, right? Like, you know, the next, you know, couple of years or so, like I'm gonna be, you know, hopefully, you know, trying to have like, you know, kids and stuff like that too. And so it's just like I kind of look at that kind of stuff and I'm like, where does YouTube fall into that, right? And Isaac, how's it going, my man? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're just mining and talking about just everything, man. Anything you want, chuck it in the chat. We can talk. But you know, like I'm just kind of like looking into, you know, like my future as well, and it's like, okay, like, yes, even if I have like an hour to, whether it's stream or just play a video game wise, you know, in the like, talk about foreseeable future, but it's like, am I going to want to put that effort into a stream? Good, that's good to hear, my man. That's good to hear. Am I gonna want to put that effort into a stream, or, you know, bettering like myself, like I'm trying to get back into like work, like going to gym and working out, stuff like that. You know, not only just doing things for with my wife, but again, like the next, you know, couple of years, you know, and by next couple of years I mean by like next year or so, you know, hopefully we'll have a kid by then. But it's just like, I just don't know where YouTube falls into that, you know, and for how I truly do YouTube, you know, is, like I said, I think there's been moments of my, like, I guess, YouTube career that, like, I've been fully focusing on, like, I guess that, just we have to go make some, we have to turn back and make some more, thing. What is your goal for subscribers? You know, I think that's one of the big things when it comes to like this video and or this stream in general is, you know, I always wanted, like, you know, to be one, like, a top YouTuber in a way. Or not even top YouTuber. I don't even think that's the right word for it. I think having enough subscribers to where I see, you know, even if it's like 10 active people in the chat, I don't care if that's 10 subscribers, whatever it might be, where it's, hey, I'm streaming, someone pops in and, you know, they're just, they're active, and, you know, I make somebody's day a little bit better, you know, because in all honesty, that's why I got into YouTube, is that's the same exact, I guess, feeling I guess received by watching some of, I would say, not, I mean, I guess you would call them my YouTube mentors in a way, but those same kind of people are the reasons why I'm in, you know, or doing YouTube, you know, is because I saw how their impact on, like, me wanting to do YouTube and what that, I guess, delivered for me. So I'm like, yes, like, that's something I want to also pass on to other people. So, you know, I think when it comes to a goal, I don't think I've ever, I mean, obviously I would like to get to, you know, 1,000 subscribers, all those, like, milestones, because, you know, that's just more of an impact on the world, right? But I think the biggest thing is obviously that comes at a price, you know, and, you know, for, I guess, one, how long I've been doing YouTube, as well as just how, more, I guess what I'm kind of getting at is more so, when is it, like, time to be like, you know what, I think it's okay if I step away. You know, I think it's okay that, you know, it's, you know, done. It's, you know, it's obviously, you know, a fantastic, like, anyone that's ever not, like, didn't do YouTube or anything like that before, like, I would 100%, like, recommend it, like, starting your own channel, all that stuff. I think it's a fun, like, super cool experience to do. Even if you just stream once, you know, and get one person in there, kind of like yourself, and, you know, you chat to for, like, an hour or so, whatever it might be. Like, it's an experience that I think is really cool to do, you know. However, you know, it's also like, when do you just call it? You know, when do you, and I think that's kind of where I've been at for a little bit at this point, is that part of it is like, when do you just say, hey, you know what, it obviously was fun, there's kind of, like, I guess you would say, no regrets for doing it, but with the future, like, where the future is right now, what, you know, like, what's gonna be the better option, you know, is if I hop on Minecraft for, you know, 20 minutes and I get a little bit of joy out of it, and, you know, and I log off and that's it, or, hey, I'm gonna stream and hope, you know, someone pops in or whatever, and I get that fulfillment part of it. You know, like, there's obviously, like, those part of it too, but again, I think my biggest portion of where YouTube kind of falls into me, of, like, kind of where I'm at with it, is in the foreseeable future, with the changes and stuff that, you know, might be, you know, are planned to happen, I should say, is, am I going to be wanting to do YouTube when I have a kid? You know, am I going to be doing YouTube, you know, instead of, you know, especially on, like, my days off, too, is, like, again, like, I know, technically, if I jump on, you know, Minecraft, for instance, this is exactly my thought process of, like, why I was, like, just streaming Minecraft today, is because like literally I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be playing, or I wanted to play Minecraft mostly because I was charging my phone through my PlayStation 5, but like, because I do have something else I gotta do, but I was like, you know what, while I play, maybe I should maybe stream as well, because you know it has been a little. Oh, that was this. Okay. I was like, I have no remembrance of what is going on here, but I do remember now. Okay. So I went the wrong way. Maybe? I'm so confused. I am so confused. Did I not? Oh, I went this way. That's what it was. I did not go this way. This was my other. Yeah, this was my other spot. Did I end up exploring this or no? Oh, okay. I remember what was going on here. Okay. I do kind of, I do remember. I do remember what we be. Oh, we didn't have wild. Could have sworn we already had gunpowder before, but okay. This just kind of took a little turn here because I wasn't really expecting to do this. I forgot all about. I have like not a bunch of different servers, but kind of a bunch of different servers, and this is one of them. And I always get kind of some of them confused with one another. So here we are. Where was I? But you know, when I look at some of the stuff and I'm just like, again, would I rather do this rather than bettering? Like, there's a lot of things I can be bettering, I should say, is between you what, mate? Huh? Some wild work out here, man. I don't know if I want to go down or up. I feel like up. I feel like up is just. I feel like up is just a little safer, and it's already cleared. Oh. Okay. Now we go down. But you know, if you know, the time I spend on YouTube, or even doing something related to YouTube, whether it's like making a video or, you know, whatever it might be, is, can that time be used elsewhere? You know, and I think that's a very important, like, kind of question to ask myself in the grand scheme of things too, because it's like, again, like when you have, you know, wife, kid, all this kind of stuff, like, again, in the foreseeable future, not saying I, you know, the wife part I have, but you know, when it comes to like the kid part, it's like, okay, you know, when that comes into play, where, you know, what's that going to entail? You know, both time, energy, like, I mean, you name it, and you know, the kid's gonna need it, you know. um so it's just one of those things of like, does YouTube, will YouTube have a place in that part? And more so, in all honesty, for, I guess, how it's been going, is it worth it? You know, it, like, I think where modern like media is at, I personally am like, man, like, everything's just like a brain rot kind of stuff, to the point of like, bro, just hit me. Oh my. Okay. Where like modern like media and everything's at, I just don't know if, you know, what YouTube used to be and where it used to be at. Is my goal and, like, I guess, reasoning. Make sure I'm not gonna get blown up. My goal and, like, reasoning for doing YouTube isn't really the same anymore. Like, I mean, well, I should say it is the same, but it's not what people, like, used to do it for. You know? And I don't see that. Like, I don't see that changing. You know, in like near future wise, is like the level of like brain rot and all that stuff that's like very prevalent right now. Because again, I just don't know if much is going to change. You know? And it's... I personally would call it unfortunate, because again, kind of, I think I truly think most YouTubers started off kind of with that mindset of, hey, you know what? People are doing or in a like rough spot, you know, my content and just being, I guess, available as like someone that can or not even can, but is actively like a streamer and just someone that can, you know, be that like there we go. What is happening? Kind of wild, honestly. I really was not expecting to do all this. I was gonna say, is there like something here that worth my time at least? I'm going to do. Go ahead and very nice. Diamond. Up. What? Okay. This is actually kind of wild. Because I was really not expecting any of this. I was out here trying to have a heartfelt conversation about life. Absolutely crazy out here, man. Normally I get very unlucky with iron. Today I just be finding it, I guess. And what we got? Got some stuff, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, I guess kind of going back to my, you know, kind of main idea about everything here is, like, am I done with it? No. I think it would take, like, I think the only time I think I'll actually, hang everything up wise, I think would be when I truly have my kid. You know, like, I think that's when I would officially be like, hey, you know what? The timing of stuff just doesn't work anymore for me. You know? I think that's when it would be like, okay. Like, then it's time. You know, like, because it would have to be. You know, you can't. You know, like, I think right now it's still, I guess, manageable for me to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna stream, and, you know, my wife more than likely has, you know, something else, or, hey, you know what, I don't stream, and I'll, you know, do something with my wife. You know, like, that is still, like, a easy, I guess, compromise, if that's the, like, I don't even think that's, like, truly the right word for it. But, like, that is still a very easy possibility for me to, like, do right now. I think when it comes down to, I guess, like, when you start adding, like, a kid into that, like, equation of, I need to balance this around now, I think that's where things are more so like, oh yeah, no, that's not, this is no longer possible for me. You know, and I think, would it be tough to do? 100%. I think that would probably be one of the hardest things for, like, myself wise to, like, fully admit to, of like, yep, I need to 100% like stop doing YouTube because of this. That would be, I think, a very challenging thing for me to actually like accept and do. But I think that's the one thing that I think would push me to be able to be like, yeah, you know what? Like, the time has come where like that is the reality of it. Oh yeah, it's lit. Yeah. We would just be having deep conversation out here, man. And part of it, I guess, was good just to be able to, like, talk to myself about everything, too. But yeah. I went in my mind, and then I ended up finding this whole thing. Just wild. I don't even think, did I explore down here? Oh. More stuff there. This is the spot I think I need to go down. Oh. That's that other tunnel. So yeah, we're just out here. We're just out here finding all kinds of goodies, honestly. Not gonna lie. So this is the spot that I need to go next, though. I just need to make it where I know zombies aren't going to be able to get back up or get up here. So that's that. Do I remember which way? Get back. Okay. This part I do remember. I explored all this though, right? Yeah, because this was like a little detour route. I did not go up there either. This is just wild. Which map? Ours. I didn't go that way either. That's wild. I didn't go down there either. Random blocks of gold. This is the that's the new spot. I already that was just a little end place. There's another one of the that's that one spot. No. I'm getting my places confused because I still have to explore that one space all the way over there. We'll drop off some mats at my house, please. No, thank you. We'll say though. But did I finally close that up? I will say, that finally is all taken care of. Cool. Alright. Not a solid, I mean, that's a decent thing. We got lapis, 30 raw gold, 62 iron. We found 2 diamonds during this little adventure thing, too. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Also, there's a lot of people in the stream. How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? We be out here exploring mines. Be having deep conversations. Almost just dropped all my Switch stuff. It's wild. I don't even know if I have a case for Smash Bros. I think I do. I should, because I have the physical game. I should have the case for it. Bro, I don't want to fight you. You're gonna make me kill you. And see, and then he dropped me fish. I'll leave the baby though. Yep. Just be out here like I don't want to fight you or anything, man. I'm just trying to go home. I'm just trying to go home. Something in there. I need my trees to Alright, well I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna munch. We're gonna grab some stone and build our thing bigger. Apparently that's what we need to do. Apparently that's what we need to do. First we are going to deposit our lovely good stuff. I thought I opened that thing. Switch that out. We do need to make... Hold on. So we need to make another iron pickaxe. Or do I have another iron pickaxe, actually? I do. What was I? Oh, I gotta grab sticks. I need to make a couple more swords. I could make an iron sword, actually, which I think I'm going to do. But then I'm also gonna make another stone sword, just in case. We'll make 2, actually. And then... I'm trying to think. I think that's honestly all I really wanted to make, because I needed to make a pickaxe. just so I don't have to take that one out. And then all this other stuff. We need to take. I'm gonna take 2 things of torches for next go around here. And then this chest, we can store our arrows. Let's just gonna store the sticks in there for right now. But that way I have that iron sword, my iron pickaxe. And that is all good. Cool. And then I want to grab all this stuff. We're gonna use this to finish up our wall. For that exact reason. Because they can't get up on that side. It's over here that always the pain. I'm fine if I'm able to jump up here, but bro. See, this is the issue right here, though. Is I'm waiting for that tree to grow. I wonder. Really? What is with these polar bears, man? They always want beef. It's like, I don't want to fight you, man. And you got a random villager out here. Again, that way. Quick way out, even though we already have that. I do need to get more food. How did it? Wild. Just some wild work there. I forgot where I was. But yeah, I'm late, but yeah. I do want to research how to actually like get animals, because like there's so many ducks that spawn over here that like I just want to keep her going this way. Yeah, like look at all these ducks. What's up, duck? I also just don't know what's this way. just want to keep going in one direction though. That way I know how to get back. Dang, really? That's wild. It's kind of weird though, because it's like a lot of like the people that like I guess we grew up with, they are like, you know, if you think about it, they're all within that range of, I guess, the end of their days, if you want to call it that. Which is a wild term to just, I guess, say. But, like, it is true, though. It is. And for, like, the time period that they, like, grew up with, or grew up in, too. Like, is this a village? It is a village. Steroids. I was just gonna say that. Not necessarily the steroid part, but like, I was gonna say like, it does make sense because like, you know, I mean that's what they grew up, you know, that's what they grew up with, you know, like, they grew up with that. Oh, potatoes? Do you guys, like, not grow anything else but potatoes out here, man? It's a neat little village, though. I think I am going to actually do like this. Ransack all their apples. They got golden nuggets. All their bread. Brr. This, that's what I've been waiting for. Alright. Didn't we raid them the other day? This is a different spot. This is this is a whole different place. But honestly, it's pretty big though. Just gonna yoink one of their beds real quick. Dang. Man just watched me while I slept. All he had to say was "Mrrr." It's the part of it that always interesting. Beetroot seeds. will say some solid stuff. As long as you don't break it, though, they will continue gardening and everything like that. So, part of the reason why I won't like completely wipe out their what is bro doing? He's got stained glass up here. Wild. Bro, you're freaking me out. Get off the thing. There's an outpost that way. 'Cause I came from over there. I'm surprised I can't see my sky bridge. However, think I forgot how big my tower is. However, if you make this out to the water, we can just jump whenever we want to. Fast travel, if you would. Kind of weird that I don't have more of anything. Very wild. Wait. Ma'am. See? We just upgraded their village, baby. Yeah, we haven't gone to that house, though. Yeah, we did. I think we went to every house. Yeah, see, Interesting. So that's the one that has like bandits and stuff in it. I don't really That just looks like a normal cave. Bunch of, I think those are just, yeah, those are just flowers over there. Yeah, I mean, so I guess when we play next, Char, we'll be able to go to. That's gonna be a little challenge. That was the one spot that if you go there, like they'll start shooting you and stuff like that. Between that, my little cavern place that I got going on there, and yeah, I do want to see if maybe I wouldn't mind like building my tunnel down this way too. I don't know really what the coordinates of that is. Because what we'll just say I guess we could have just jumped in the water, but whatever. It would be nice to get like a bucket of water and then like place it on the end of, or on the very top of this, and it would go straight down, and then you could just ride it all the way up. That would be pretty cool. But I think like if we get it to connect to like inside here, I think that would be pretty cool. But what's this coordinate? I'm gonna write this down because this'll probably be our project, or I guess stream wise. 251, 68, and 140 or 114. That's the spot that we want to go. Gotta go. Alright. Have fun. I think I'm gonna hijack one of their houses again before I go. Let's see, like they also just have like random things that spawn too. If I should have let them in. I actually don't think I visited. Did I go in this house? Yeah. So I know the sun's setting, but I think it would be nice to actually be able to go to bed. I know, I'm so sorry. I think that's twice that dude got kicked out of his bed. Just a gentle reminder which way to go. Oh, you know what? I did forget that. I did jump. Yeah, see, there's our sky bridge. There's our sky bridge. So sorry, sheep. But I do think it's, I don't know. I guess we can talk back about kind of what we were saying now that we're just gonna be going back digging and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess we do have to kind of prepare for that. So we're heading home first for it, but. Why do I want dirt? I don't know. Honestly though, like when I do start farming and stuff, I am going to need dirt. So like I guess it's good to yoink some while I'm over here. That is the wife's house. Right, doing a similar thing I did with the other one there. Alright. So yeah, not too shabby. More raw meat. Okay. Come on. Oh, not what I want to do. That's that. Throw our iron armor in here. Smithing table. There. Cool. Not what we wanted to do. I feel like in cases of this, it's like I should have make a that's this chest. Throw another bundle. I really didn't steal much from them this time. Okay. That goes in there. Apple, apple. Potatoes we could actually just bake, but I think I'm just going to throw them in there for right now. All that stuff's cooked, yeah. Oh. We're very bad at this. Grand. You already know. You already know. We be out here, brother. We be out here. This guy can go in here. Beetroot seed can go in here too. Oh, carrot can. That goes there. Pork chop. This is all the stuff that I need to cook. Gonna need another one of those anyway. Oh, what did I just do? Come on. Pick it up, my man. How's your day going, my man? We could potentially... We can start on that, I guess. I don't know how many it would take to do all of it. I have no idea. That way we'll have, or I'll have plenty of iron. That'll be good. That will be good. I'm probably gonna wait till... Might just wait till nighttime, because I think the sun is actually setting right now, so... Alright, what, that's only been 5 with that. This one's... So I'm probably gonna have to put, like, 3 in each of them, maybe. For them to finish this. I think that's a good good amount there. And then we got plenty of pickaxes. I wanted to sleep. Any second now. What's that? It should be out. I thought it was going to be any second. There we have it. Alright. That's all cooking. Not the way we want to go. I do eventually want to make this a little bit more of a enjoyable journey. Not even journey. I just want to connect that. What is it? My house to this. My. Oh my. It's alright. Just busy. Work class is annoying. How about you? I'm doing good. Doing good. Did a little rant. Well, not even rant. I mean, it was nice to kind of talk through some stuff. Earlier on the stream, just about like where I'm at with YouTube, stuff like that. Not saying I'm done with it, but in a way, just kind of doing my own thing with it, I would say. So we just be out here doing that, just vibing, but not really. I mean, obviously busy with work and stuff like that too, but overall not too bad. Cannot complain. You finding diamonds out here and stuff. I think we actually can make a full-on diamond suit for how many diamonds we have. But again, we have a project now. I know technically my like for how much iron we actually have. If I'm not mistaken, that I don't know if that truly does go to somewhere else, or if it does lead to anything. Every time I've seen that though, like, it seems like something's near it. Like a cavern or something like that, so I don't know. Alright, so we gotta go to negative 270 on this portion of it to get to the, negative 278, my bad. Which honestly isn't too bad. I was thinking it was positive 278, but being negative 278 really is not bad compared to some of my other digging projects I've done. Is this the server? It is not. Not the server. This is Char's and I, or Char and myself. Char and I's server. Me and Char's server. Whatever the grammar, proper grammar terminology stuff that is. We ended up defeating Ender Dragon yesterday. Lost all your grammar after school. What was that? Okay, so something. I don't know if that's a mine shaft. Yeah. I'm gonna write down these coordinates as well because I might have to explore this a little bit more. Brody! Is this the low way? The what? This is a shard. Mine and shards. I'm not going through that again. Mine and shards server. Defeat the wither. That we I don't know if Brody and them did the wither already. I just know last night we did the dragon. Ah. Brody, I worked out the legs this morning. My legs are jello. They be like vibrating if I flex them or like use not necessarily use my muscle, like any leg muscle, but if I like extend it, my whole leg just shakes. Not gonna lie, I kind of miss it. I hear zombies out here. Alright, so that was mine shaft. I think I found a mine shaft. And then this one. I think there's zombies above me. Well, there are zombies above me. I just don't. We're in the... I just realized something. I'm so stupid. I'm going the wrong way. This whole time, I was supposed to be digging this way. Negative 278. Which I feel... like is wild. Like, I feel like that's very... Unless it was 278. Oh yeah, no, the day after. I do agree with that. Sometimes it is that second day after that's even worse. That's why I'm glad I started like when I did, I guess, because I'll have the weekend to kind of recover a little bit. I think I'm gonna do my abs and stuff on the weekend, or maybe on like Saturday or something. I just don't want to really... I mean, I want to go, like, hard into it, wise, but not, like, killing myself in a way. So it's, like, finding that balance is really tough. Because it's, like... I feel like I could do better, but I'm also just, like, eh. My body dead today. Elias worked out his rolling out of bed technique. It's a total body workout. To run to. Yeah, well, I actually got in. So this, I don't know who it was, but whoever's bench this was very irritating, because like There was a guy that was literally just going back and forth from like 3 different machines wise, which doesn't matter. I mostly just use a barbell like for everything, and then I eventually want to get into like using dumbbells just for a little bit more control, and like you can do a little bit more like total, especially with arms. You can do more like isolated workouts on certain areas with barbells. So eventually I'm gonna start doing some of those. But there was a guy like kind of going all the way around. So when I got in there, there was only one bench open, but it had the what is it, like the bench part, I guess, like the actual part that you sit on, which I guess I didn't really need anyway because I was doing squat. But that part was pulled out over by the dumbbells, and then there was like a 45 plate like laying down. So I was like, all right, like normally if there's like anything moved from the place, like someone's there pretty much, like, oh, that's someone's rack. So I was like, I'm just gonna start with treadmill. So I did run a mile, and then I was like, because at that point I don't think the treadmill is accurate in all honesty. So I've been mostly just doing it for 10 minutes to see, and like by the time I hit, I think it was like 8:30, I hit the mile mark. And I was like, all right, I'm just gonna kind of walk the last like minute and a half kind of thing. But that whole time, no one went to that bench. So I was like, all right. But then someone else I saw them actually wiping down the machine or their bench. So I was like, all right, I know he's done. But I was just like, that was so like, I hate people that just don't do the bare minimum. Like, just put everything back. There's another zombie over here. Negative 271. 59. I love like it's when it's like, wait, no, we had a bounce. Almost died. It's wild. No, I have been forcing myself to run. Like, today I went a little harder than before. Like, I was actually, like, almost not full out sprinting. But I was doing a pretty solid pace on the treadmill today. Compared to yesterday, at least. Like, yesterday I was, like, jogging, I would say. That's where I don't think the, thing's accurate. Of, like, of how much like you do and stuff. I don't think it's accurate. We're gonna place that down because then supposedly, as long as I wrote this down right, this should go right into that dude's house. If I go straight up. So we need to go back and then get, which is wild that with all this digging, all I found was one thing of gold. That's wild. Better than me, I know run. And really the only reason why I'm running is one, until someone like a bench opens up, so like I might as well do something. Because that's gonna be my, like, that's my, what? Oh, I ran past it. I need to like, that way I know that it's an actual intersection. This cave is crazy now, bro. That's a dead end. I need to maybe make some signs too. because it is kind of. But yeah, other than like waiting for a bench to open up, only reason why I really run is so I can get rid of some of this belly fat. Like, I mean, the last 2 days, I mean, I know it's not a lot, but like a couple hundred calories. I mean, I think yesterday I think it was a little over 100, but today I think it was more closer to like 130 calories that like I'm running off. So it's like, you know, it's like a couple, you know, I mean, something's better than nothing wise, and it does, you know, running does work your core too, as long as you're like, I guess. Bro. This is why I need to connect. Oh wait, did my tree grew? Let's go. The other tree grew? That tree grew as well. Let's go. Both my trees have grown. Let's go. Get it, boys. Everything that running does, bench does better. Not quite. But I understand your point. When you don't want to. Oh, wait. Running is a good break from the gym. When you don't want to lift and do something quick. No, I hate running. In all honesty. Like, I really despise it. It's just more so convenient, I guess. That, and it's just like, I might as well do something else while I wait for a bench to open up. That's literally the only reason why I run. Is just until a bench opens up for me. And then I can actually do my workout. What was I doing? I need to build, need to build tons and tons of sticks. I don't know why you guys are rawing. Plenty. Got a dip, might come back later. Good. What you got going on, Brody? He lying, he ain't coming. It do be like that. It truly do. So what, negative 59 up to, what do I need to do? Up to 76, so that's quick maths here. Need 135 of ladders. What? Sure. Where's my sticks? Need to do 135 of these. I always forget where ladders are at. What is that? And what was that? 140, 150? So plenty. Very nice. Is that coal? No. Zombies out there chasing. Let's get it. So what? I knew I dug out that way, but I feel like that. I feel like it should have been so much further. I guess we'll find out once we dig straight up. I feel like it was positive 278 though. But then again, it really wasn't that far away from, like, I guess our village wise. Because this goes out to, like, the water. That's this portion of it. Just before the water, and then this. I feel like this is just, it's not. Wait, wrong way. Did the same thing. But see, I feel like this is a different direction, though. I think I have to confirm that. Maybe it was positive. Because my direction's all jacked up right now. I'm just trying to think. So this goes out to the water. Maybe it is positive. That it very well might be. I may have goofed. That just sounds so much like so much better. Because this should be going to, like, Char's home. I guess we could have went up and then those stairs. No, we use ladders out here. Just dug straight down. It's like, dude, in all honesty, I've gotten very lucky by just digging straight down. And straight, I haven't really dug straight up a lot, but I've been very fortunate, to say the least. Called digging if you're not going down. But, like, that doesn't make sense. Because, like, okay, if you dig a hole, you're digging down. What are you talking about? We're mining. I feel like that had to be positive 276. How do you dig above you? I dug myself out of the hole. Dug's just past tense, or hey, I'm going to dig myself out of this hole. Hey Siri, what's the definition of dig?
In archaeology, excavation is the exposure, processing, and recording of archaeological remains. Would you like to hear more?
I wish Siri was a real person, because a simple smack, man. Digging. Definition of digging. Archaeology? Who said anything about archaeology out here? Man, Siri just made my head numb. But there was already a hole. If you're not digging down, then you're not really digging, are you? You're digging up material. So you're breaking it down as you're digging it. So no matter what, I mean, you could dig into a bowl of cereal. If you're removing or like moving. Why is there scary noises? We don't like scary noises out here. Yeah, digging is just a bowl of cereal is going downward. Okay. Hold on. I'm just going back a sec here. Yeah, okay. It was positive. It's yeah. I goofed. It's positive 278. I just had to go back in the stream to I had to go back in the stream and confirm that. Yeah, but no, you're still digging material out from its original like portion. Hey Siri, what is the definition of the word dig?
As a verb, dig means break up and move earth with a tool or machine or with hands, paws, snout, etc. Do you want to hear the next one?
Sure.
As a verb, it means push or poke something in or into. Want to hear one more?
Sure.
Dig is an informal term. As a verb, it means like appreciate or understand. Want to hear the next one?
No. We got off topic on that last one there. But there you have it. It's not moving thing, or it's not going down. It's the fact that you're moving something from its original spot. Who went to school now, buddy? So she said is going downward. Man, you're just trying to trigger me. I'm gonna start sweating out here. Alright, there's some more zombies here as well. Negative 35. Actually been a while since I heard. I mean, that one's more of a, that was a spider, and I think a skeleton as well. You have some wild work out here, man. Hold on. There's something. Something over here. Where? I have no idea where this thing's at. Sounds like it's near, man. Aha. Tom Holland. Fuck. That happened. Just pop up there, see what's going on, you know. Batman. Oh. What's up, Kyle? What's up, Kyle? You're gonna end up killing yourself. Okay. Okay, so this does just go around, huh? Let's grab the redstone. Make it worth at least something out here, right? Alright. Go through this way first. Okay. Well, see, now y'all done it. Someone was out here trying to snipe me. What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'll see it. Was okay, there's another spot there. Let's get this diamond. Of course, it leads to another layer. No. Okay. There's some wild work out here. All right. What? Certified myrrh. All right. This way was not explored. And now it's been explored. Okay. The entire little mine shaft done. Keep her moving. You know, there was a time where I would hear that stuff and I'd be like, nah. But now, I do hear lava though. I do want to just be slightly careful. Almost scared me out here, Redstone. Good old Merv. Alright. We in the positive part now. Nice. Only thing is, I just don't think we have enough pickaxes to actually be able to complete this. The lava's right above us though, because it's like going... like going through that other block. I'm gonna try using what we can with it, but then I think we're gonna head home and then call it a stream. Is what, yeah. Playing for 2 hours. Whack. Just whack. You know, I'm glad we were able to kind of just go through some stuff though. But more, or I guess big takeaway from the stream. We're not done with YouTube. We're gonna keep doing what we want to do on it. I just think I'm at a point where, you know, whatever happens with it happens. You know. If we continue with it, we don't. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it does matter, I guess, but not really. We shall just see. See where the world takes us, right? Kinda over the redstone though, not gonna lie. I'm for diamonds, not redstone. And what, we only need 200 and... 200 and like 23. Yeah. We still have a hot minute. But... in the plus side, we're doing decent out here. Our stone pickaxes have done a grand old job out here. This one hopefully can get us into the 200s, or not 200s, 100s. And at least we got... got ourselves some gold from our journey as well. I guess it's not all too bad. Thought I heard a zombie. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna write it down. But as far as continuing to go up there, I don't know. Boot up the COD stream. And I was going to play Origins, honestly. I mentioned it earlier in the stream. Is I was close to just doing a final stream of like one last like Origin stream, complete the Easter egg, and that's my finale for streaming. I was close to do that, and I was like, you know what? Let me, instead of doing that, I wanted to play some Minecraft, so you know what? Let me boot this up, and then Just kind of chill, you know? I also just didn't want to play yeah, didn't really want to play zombies. But I already had my PlayStation booted up, so I was like, well... Next thing I got is... Minecraft. Yep. Just wild. I'm surprised because when we were just digging before, we found some diamonds and stuff like that. I'm just gonna go until this one breaks. Diamond. What a way to end the stream. What a way to end the stream there. Boot up COD. Let's see your rage. Want me to rage so bad, bro. Man said, I love to see you suffer. Download Rocket League. Man, y'all, you're gonna make me close out the stream before I even get back to my house. Talking about that stuff. We don't do Rocket League in these parts. Oh. My shield has broken. Cool, cool, cool. 10 years of watch 10 years of watch times and bro won't download it. The game's straight doo-doo. What am I doing? Oh wait, actually. Lots of iron. More redstone, some bones. Actually gonna take that shield so we can equip that. Boom. Things just be falling. Alright. Freaking polar bears, man. Alright, we're gonna make... Before we go... There was a lot of before we goes kind of thing today. But... one thing I truly want to make before I go. More so the outline to if I'm able to make outline of it. The rest should be fine. Huh. I mean, I guess that'll just all connect there. Was. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, and then... here. I just don't know if I'm gonna have enough material for it. That's the only thing. I more so want to get this started. That way, as I dig stuff, crazy. As I grab oh, perfect. That way this will literally run right into my beautiful wall. That way for sure they can't get up there. Alright. So the other part of all this is going to be obviously lighting everything up. I guess I do want to finish what I'm starting here. Nice. Wonderful. very nice. Ah. And eventually I'll make a door out of it over here too, but the big thing is going to be this mountain, because things are going to be trying to climb all over this thing, and well, we just don't want that. We just don't want that. As much as we can prevent it, that is. That was the other thing we might just do, too. Break that part down a little bit. You know, I really thought I was a little further along on this side than I guess what I really was. But, honestly, I mean, anything in the water can't spawn in, or can't, I guess. Technically, it can still go in that part. Okay, not. But we'll have to just close up that area of it for sure. But very nice, very nice. All of this stuff will eventually be all gone. Okay. Okay. Well, it does need a little bit more work to it, but it's a start. It is a start. So eventually, I think I might just enclose this whole thing. This is already like all protected and stuff. Apart from spiders and stuff, and if they decide to go around that way. So still have a little bit of hiccups with some stuff, but overall not too shabby. We're gonna go ahead and go in here. Peek on wild. Oh, the wild work out here, man. Crazy that our tunnel, I believe, is like somewhere, like goes around somewhere there, and then all the way down that way. That's just wild. Crazy to think that's through all that. I don't know where dude went. He spawned or something. Anyway, we're gonna go to sleep and then call it a day. Save and quit. If you guys can, hit that like button, comment below what else you guys do want to see. And yeah, just your overall thoughts and stuff, and also what you guys want to see on the channel. Maybe you guys, you know, gave me some other ideas or something that you guys do want to see. You know, I'll be able to actually, or it will motivate me a little bit, I guess, to get you guys some different kind of content as well. So anything you guys want to see, live streams, videos, shorts, anything like that, leave in the comments below. And yeah, if you are new to the channel, like this, do hit that subscribe button. See you guys next time. Peace out. Have a great day.